They were good on defense. They made the plays. Kind of when we didn't, but that's just kind of the way the game kind of fell for us. And hopefully get a chance next time.
It was obviously a tough first half. What was kind of going on in that first half for you?
Yeah, we do some things good at some times and other things good at other times, and just couldn't really all kind of mold it together. So we were a little bit off and a little bit of rhythm, but just kind of really didn't make enough plays when we needed to.
How was the crowd factoring today? I mean, you knew it was going to be loud, but there were also tons of Georgia fans here.
Yeah, it was loud, but we worked on that. We practiced that. That was really no big deal. We communicated, I believe, just fine. So just gotta make some more plays.
You got an off week this week. Does that kind of sting? Do you wish you played somebody, or do you like? I know it's not ideal having to stew after a loss.
Yeah, it's no big deal. We're going to work next week. We're going to come together as a team and be better when we play forward.
What you see on that sack you took early in the fourth quarter on Georgia side or on LSU side of the field, 3rd and 10 or so?
Not good. I believe we were in field goal range. And, the game was still, I believe, like a two-score game. So that's really bad on my part, and I should have definitely got the ball in my hands, and I take responsibility for that.
Jake, were they just showing something different defensively that y'all seen yet?
No, not really. They just made some more plays than we did, and that's really all about it.
Jake, y'all been here before. The loss to Auburn last year on the road, not that close. What do you take from that experience?
Yeah, very similar. So hopefully, like we did last year, come together as a team and really look ourselves in the mirror and say, we really want to get better. And so we'll go to work next week during the bye week and get better on offense and on defense.
You said they took you out of your rhythm today. What did they do exactly on defense to take you out of your rhythm?
They did a good job with some third down, crazy stuff, some one-hit wonder stuff. But we kind of got ourselves in a mess, with the third and longs, and I don't know. We made some plays. I think they made more plays, and we just really couldn't string them all together.
You had a chance to get within one score in the second half, and you took a sack on third down. What was your read there, and did you just what happened?
Yeah, can't do it. I got to get the ball in my hand, and sacks are not good. So I got to do a better job at finding weaving my way out of the pocket. And I don't think any of the sacks today were on the offensive line. That was all me. So I got to find a way to get the ball in my hand.
Jay, when it comes to a game like this, can we put us in your head and is it you're not trying to get too high, not trying to get too low, or is it you're pretty beat right now?
It's a neutral mindset. You accept the fact that it happened, but we're optimistic too. So we're going to go to work next week and do better for both.
The sack on third down, you probably already asked, when you guys were in their territory after McColl's, what happened there? What I imagine you think you should have thrown the ball away.
No, absolutely. Definitely should have thrown the ball away. We were in field goal range, still a two-score game at the time, so I'm completely aware of the situation, just kind of brain farted and didn't throw the ball away.
Were they doing any coverages? You said they did a lot of one-hit things. Anything that you weren't prepared for?
Yes and no. At the end of the day, you still go through your progression, first read, second read, third read, and fourth read, and so on, but they did a good job of mixing stuff up and just really couldn't find a rhythm.
5 of 14 on third down conversions. What were they doing so well to just stop you at that point?
Yeah, we got ourselves in the trouble in the third and longs. So we really didn't get in very many third and manageable situations, and that was on us on first and second down. So if we get ourselves in better situations, the percentage will probably be a little bit better. But they did a good job at bringing some blitzes and some coverages, and I just got to get the ball in.
At the beginning of the week, not as the last game he had played in so far was the Auburn game. I don't know if you agree with that, but do you think today is by far the loudest game he's ever played in?
Yeah, I still believe Auburn last year was probably louder. Either that or I'm used to it, and we didn't work on it all week with crowd noise in practice, so we were prepared for that.
You kind of mentioned it being like the Auburn game last year, their backs against the wall. How did you kind of fight out of that, knowing that basically the East right now is up for grabs, basically with one loss?
Yeah, just go to work next week. That's all we can do. Just take it one game at a time and go to work on Florida and ourselves in the bye week.
Jake, what's changed kind of in the mentality? It seemed like you guys had 10 rushes in a row when you had tried to fake field goal at the end of it, but you never really seemed to commit to the run game again like that. What was the thinking there? Obviously, you guys felt like you could throw the ball today, obviously.
Yeah, during that span, we were kind of gashing pretty good with the run plays and the tight zone. So we were just taking advantage of what they were giving to us. And then they started kind of taking that away later in the football game and started slinging the ball around a little bit. Just kind of depends. We were just trying to kind of take what they give us, and they just made a couple of plays tonight.
What was the thinking? What did you think about the fake field goal call? I mean, obviously you guys must have seen something.
Yeah, this is something we worked on all week in practice, and it looked pretty good then. And that was pretty smart call.
Can there be a humbling effect of losses like this? Is that what happened to the Auburn game last year, and could it be the same here?
Yeah, a little bit. Obviously, after any loss, you're going to get humbled, and we're going to look ourselves in the mirror and go to work next week and get just as good as we can possibly, and get ready for it.
Did you all need to be confident anyway? Was there any overconfidence or anything going on with the way y'all had pummeled teams first half of the season?
Yes and no, maybe. I'm just trying to follow God's plan. I mean, I don't, it is what it is. You just have to accept it and move on and take the punches as they come.
To some degree, even though you were beating teams easily, a lot of people thought there were some issues here and there, but you guys were kind of getting by. Is this sort of one of those games where maybe a few things sort of cut off for you guys?
It comes down to execution and making plays on offense, and they did a little bit better job at that today.
Did you feel a huge momentum shift after I know it's early in the game, but the fake field goal thing, a lot of things all of a sudden seem to change right after that.
Yeah, a lot of things happened. The crowd, got loud after a bunch of plays. So, really wasn't feeling a whole lot. Just trying to go out there and just play the next play.